So tell me about yourselves and how Ink Lounge kind of came to be.
We started Ink Lounge because we had a graphic design company, and we started it as a playground for ourselves to just play with ink and illustration and get away from the computer. And we really liked the sort of tangible aspects of screen printing and being able to see a project from beginning to end, and it's really satisfying to do something the whole way through.
We started printing, we did one project for a client, right? And then we started printing for ourselves and just playing around with it a little bit. And it's a little bit addictive once you start doing it. So we just saw as graphic designers how what we're doing could really be translated, whether it's our drawings or something from the computer. And we just kind of ran with it from there, and then realized a lot of people wanted to also learn the process. So we started doing workshops, and the workshops just kind of really started growing fast, and we added more to keep up with the people that wanted to do it, and expanded from really in-depth workshops to some that are just craft workshops and workshops for kids, and started really having a good time with it.
Where did Embrace the Charm come from?
Embrace the charm actually was a phrase that we used early on in the workshops to explain, you're doing something for the first time, you're doing it by hand, you're pulling a squeegee and you get liquid and ink, and there's variables like pressure and you have enough ink, and so there's these little imperfections that happen in screen printing. And so we encourage people to embrace that, because you do anything for the first time, it's not going to be perfect, and you can get better at it. And so we talk about minimizing the charm, but there will be some a thumbprint here where you didn't pull enough pressure and you get it light on, like when you were printing your poster, you had some little areas that's like, oh, you just didn't quite push hard enough with this arm and it's like a little blotchy there. But it's one of those things where depending on the design, it can be enhance it a little bit.
With adults, we talk a lot about too how posters and prints are signed and numbered, meaning that every single one is unique. So because when there's something is printed by hand, every one is unique. It's a little bit like a snowflake. Sometimes you press a little harder, sometimes you press a little bit lighter, sometimes your alignment might be a little different on each different color, and that's why they're signed and numbered, because they're all unique pieces, and we want people to understand that that is really a part of the process too, that if you're coming in expecting it to be 100% perfect every single time, then screen printing probably isn't the thing for you.
Okay.
We also use it to talk about the neat things you can do with screen printing, like being able to print metallic inks, being able to print gradients, or use transparent inks to get a third color when you print two colors. So there's also that charm to screen printing as far as some of the techniques you can do as well.
out there, or maybe not, but...
Yeah, it's like that white is showing through there, where it's not supposed to be showing, but the black looks like it's going to pretty much cover that all up. So
Sweet!
it'll work out, so it'll look perfect.
Yeah!
That's what's great about this. It's like, so yeah, so maybe start with that one, since that one's one of the ones that
Okay.
wasn't quite looking.
It'll only get better from there.
Ta-da!